If you are short on funds for high-tech gear, you can still improve what you already have. This tool installs on a patrol car and lets officers flatten a suspect's tire in just 4 seconds. With a simple button press inside the vehicle, a spike strip is deployed. It strikes the suspect's tire, bringing the car to a stop. The best part is that the officer stays inside the vehicle the entire time. Picture a classic action movie scene or a racing game where police deploy a spike strip to catch speeding lawbreakers. Each year, these tools become more advanced. Let's look at one of the top models, Nighthawk. It's among the first spike traps in the world that can be deployed and retracted remotely. While other devices need to be triggered by hand, Nighthawk users can operate it from up to 30 meters away, hitting the button at just the right moment. In under 2 seconds, a 4.6 meter wide strip appears across the road, made of 10 linked modules that are easy to install and replace. A replaceable gas cartridge deploys the strip, while a motorized spool rolls it back in. It is hard to say how many terror incidents might have been prevented if tools like this had been deployed in busy public spaces. This portable system, though it looks lightweight, can stop even massive, heavy vehicles weighing up to 16,500 pounds. The unit itself weighs just 53 pounds. It comes with wheels and can be set up by one person without needing any tools. Multiple units can be linked together to form a continuous barrier, making it ideal for protecting wide zones. Net and cable barriers, these two innovative systems, created in North Carolina, activate automatically just 2 seconds before a vehicle approaches and can stop it even at high speeds. Numerous tests have confirmed that this net-style barrier can halt a truck weighing 22 tons traveling at 80 kilometers per hour. After impact, the truck's cabin was completely wrecked, while the barrier sustained only minor damage. The full-length version of the net stretches up to 27 meters, making it suitable for blocking roads of any width. A more compact variant features a strong cable that can be set up from scratch in just 45 minutes and extend up to 17 meters. This model is capable of stopping light vehicles weighing up to 7 tons at speeds of 50 kilometers per hour. The next gadget on our list has a name that says it all, and its shape slightly resembles a razor. This tire killer is built to puncture tires and slow down a vehicle, but only when it is heading the wrong way. On the other hand, if you are moving in the right direction, there is no risk. The angled spikes are designed so they will not damage the tires. You've probably seen in films, news, or even games where special spikes are dropped during police chases. They reduce a car's speed but aren't fully reliable, since even with flat tires, vehicles can still drive on and put people in danger. That's why traditional spike strips are now being replaced by newer tools. One smart solution is this compact device from the United States, mounted to the front of a police vehicle during pursuit. It helps officers stop the suspect within seconds while keeping control and avoiding risk to others nearby. The system works in 2 phases. First, the wheels are caught, slowing rotation. Then the patrol car slows down, making the target vehicle stop. Picture a police car spinning out another vehicle by tapping its rear bumper. Do you know what this move is called? It is known as the Pursuit Intervention Technique, or PIT. It looks impressive in action movies and even more so in real life, especially at high speeds. In fact, officers in Arkansas had to use a PIT at 175 kilometers per hour. That is where all that training comes into play. However, some research has shown this maneuver can be quite risky for cars with stability control systems. Even at low speeds, the PIT technique remains a widely used police tactic. Military bases, music festivals, train stations, airports. The list of places where the MVB-3X safety barriers would be useful goes on and on. This device not only impresses, but amazes with its balance of weight and performance. Weighing just 24 kilograms, the barrier can be installed in 1 minute without any tools. It can stop all kinds of vehicles from motorcycles to 7.5-ton trucks traveling at 48 kilometers per hour. The creators of the MVB-3X are confident no other barrier matches its ratio of weight to stopping distance. Plus, the MVB-3X meets global ISO and ASTM standards. The alternative is a handgun attachment that transforms a deadly shot into a non-lethal one. The concept is simple yet clever. When fired, the bullet strikes a metal ball that slows it down by 80%. The result feels like a heavy blow from a hammer, but doesn't cause a penetrating wound. The alternative is designed for use at distances between 5 and 9 meters and works with 9mm and 40 caliber pistols. Although it's a single-use device, it gives law enforcement a safer option to neutralize suspects without using deadly force. This passenger restraint tool can bring a vehicle to a safe stop, even during a high-speed pursuit. When idle, the heavy-duty hooks on the police car's front bumper remain retracted. In action, officers use them to catch the suspect's vehicle ahead. These hooks lock tightly to the target's frame, and when the patrol car brakes, it forces the fleeing car to decelerate too. The setup is fully secure. It doesn't raise the vehicle off the ground and applies only light pressure beneath the chassis. Police now have another device in their toolkit, Guardian HX. This pneumatic launcher fires GPS tags, useful both in high-speed chases and low-key operations. For instance, an officer can secretly tag a suspicious car as it drives through a checkpoint. It works from up to 18 meters away, giving officers plenty of flexibility. Just like bowler wrap, Guardian HX includes a laser sight to help with aiming. It runs on electricity and lasts a full day on a single charge. When not in use, it fits neatly into the provided case. For tougher missions, there is also a model that mounts onto patrol cars. Last year, pirates began causing trouble in the San Francisco Bay using stolen or abandoned boats to raid yachts and floating homes. The local police are trying to stop them, but they're short-staffed and lacking trained personnel. It's become a real nightmare. I wonder if the team at Pezzle Arrest Systems has heard about this. They manufacture barriers that could help improve the situation. These barriers are installed in high-risk areas and are designed to catch and jam the propellers of pirate boats. Their build quality is so high, they've even been approved by the UK Department of Transport.
It has flipped the boat.
A solution created by an American firm can bring a 15,000-pound vehicle to a full stop while moving at 50 miles per hour. It's designed for use on nearly any roadway. The net's width ranges from 20 to 80 feet, allowing for adaptable setups in different locations. Typically, the system stays concealed underground and doesn't disrupt normal traffic. But in urgent situations, the barrier deploys and becomes active in just 2 seconds. Last year, Axon unveiled its latest invention, the Taser 10. When fired, this stun weapon instantly disrupts muscle control, causing the target to fall. Unlike most stun guns, the Taser 10 carries 10 projectiles that travel at 62.5 meters per second and remain effective up to 14 meters. Instead of warning shots, officers can use a loud sound paired with a blinding flash to confuse the suspect. Axon also created helpful software to go along with the Taser 10. Axon VR lets officers sharpen their aim in virtual reality, while Axon Evidence collects data that is useful for case reports. This company is a top supplier of perimeter defense systems and is recognized as a reliable partner by the United States military and many commercial clients. Pretty impressive, right? You would not immediately guess they produce barriers that look a lot like volleyball nets. These are designed to stop vehicles too. During trials, the system successfully halted a 7-ton truck moving at 64 kilometers per hour. Restoring the barrier after impact only takes a few minutes, and the setup is so efficient that some users have run it through over 1 million cycles. By the way, Google, NASA, BP, and Shell are all on their client list. This next device operates on a similar principle. The key difference is that its spikes extend in both directions, making it ideal for halting vehicles regardless of which way they're traveling. Although the setup appears intimidating, the 5-inch spikes are a threat only to offenders. A built-in hydraulic mechanism controls the deployment and retraction of the spikes, allowing the surface to remain completely level when not in use. Let's say a suspect remains agitated, even after being confronted. He jumps out of the vehicle and tries to flee. How can he be caught quickly and safely without putting others in danger? That's where Wrap Technologies comes into play. They've built a tool called BolaWrap, made for this exact scenario. The BolaWrap 150 launches a 2.2 meter cord that can reach as far as 7.6 meters. Once the rope wraps around the suspect's arms or legs, escaping becomes nearly impossible. It also features a laser sight for accurate aiming. And if there are multiple suspects, the device can be reloaded in under 10 seconds. Here is another type of road barrier. The creators prioritized portability and equipped it with wheels. The final product is a trailer that is simple to move to any needed spot. Once positioned, the wheels are detached and the unit is set up. The barrier rises up to 1 meter and lifts in 3.5 seconds or just 1.5 seconds with the upgraded model. It is compatible with PLC systems, so automation is possible. A remote control is included, and in urgent situations, the barrier can be operated manually. For added eco-friendliness, solar panels can also be installed. What's a fast, simple, and effective way to deal with illegal parking in the US? One answer is the Barnacle, a windshield-mounted parking lock. When a driver parks unlawfully, they must pay a fine to receive a code that unlocks the device. If they try to flee without paying or force it off, an alarm will sound and a GPS signal will alert authorities to the location. Also, once the barnacle is removed, it can't be left on the road. The user must return it to a designated spot or face another fine. Since 2020, this system has been rolled out in several American cities, with each unit costing around $5,000. A more modern take on the classic spike strip was introduced a few years ago by a company from the Netherlands. This system is compact, portable, and fairly lightweight, around 53 pounds. Because of that, it can be set up quickly by just 1 or 2 operators. Its deployment speed is impressive. It can stop a suspect's vehicle and retract the spikes before police units follow through. One more key benefit is its high level of safety. The device can be operated remotely from as far as 330 feet away. The creators of this suitcase claim it's the only self-operating tool capable of stopping any vehicle from motorcycles to big rigs within seconds. It weighs just 16 kilograms and holds a hidden 4-meter-long spike strip. Setup takes only 5 seconds. Officers simply place it on the ground, step back at least 100 meters, and press a button. Whether it's sand, gravel, snow, or even standing water, the suspect's vehicle will come to a halt within 100 meters. The strip can be quickly retracted in 1 second to protect the tires of following police vehicles. This system is available on every continent except Antarctica. This setup is a modular unit that can be placed on any road section within just 40 minutes. It acts as a temporary blockade that halts a vehicle upon contact. It's a crucial tool when guarding sensitive government sites or, say, busy public zones against incoming threats. Testing has proven it can bring a 5,500-pound vehicle to a stop at 30 miles per hour, or even a 15,000-pound one at 20 miles per hour. A British firm has created an even safer and more efficient approach. What makes it so effective is that it does not need to physically touch the suspect's vehicle. This is a self-operating system equipped with advanced internal technology. When activated, it emits strong RF and microwave signals. An onboard operator manages the controls, allowing the system to disable nearby vehicles. Repeated testing confirms it performs just as well on land, over water, or even in the air. The wave range varies from 160 to 300 feet, based on the type of vehicle being intercepted. Cobra caps might sound like the title of a Limp Bizkit album, but it's actually the name of these disposable restraints. Unlike traditional metal handcuffs, they look more like heavy-duty plastic ties and may not appear very tough, yet they can restrain even the most aggressive suspects. It takes 192 kilograms of force to snap them. Their design prevents over-tightening and makes it impossible to break free by wedging a hard object between the cuffs. Cobra caps are also built to handle temperatures ranging from -29 to +49 degrees Celsius, making them suitable for use in any season. There's also a reusable version made specifically for training the R107U Model 350. The final device on today's list helps stop a car chase before it can even begin. It is easy to carry, compact, and small enough to fit inside your car's glove box. Its special design rips into the tire and fully deflates it within 5 seconds. It is best used ahead of operations where there is a strong chance the target might flee by car. Hey, do not just sit there. Time to wake up that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Mind-blowing facts from history. What is happening now and what is coming? The force of nature and wild creatures. Bizarre facts and unexplained events. You will get all that and more here. Hit subscribe. You will not be disappointed. If you need a tool to trigger an alarm and disperse an unruly crowd of protesters, look no further. The sound cannons from American Technology Corporation are built for the job. These devices are used not only by law enforcement, but also by the military. Take the RF2000RX model. For example, it produces a sound blast of 160 decibels, as loud as a gunshot next to your ear. The audio beam can be aimed in a full 360-degree arc, and as a warning signal, it can be heard up to 9 kilometers away. It's no surprise these sound cannons have been sold in over 70 countries. And if you're new to this tech, American Technology Corporation also provides training programs. Raptor, the company behind this anti-terror barrier, secured patents for its design in both the European Union and the United States. This cutting-edge system blends the durability and protection of traditional road barriers with the flexibility and agility found in modern technology. During testing, it successfully stopped a truck weighing 7 tons. As a result of the impact, the truck was completely destroyed, while the barrier remained intact and ready for reuse without any loss in performance. According to its developers, Raptor can operate independently or alongside other barrier systems, providing security for spaces of all sizes. Its sleek appearance ensures it doesn't disrupt the aesthetics of a modern city, and if needed, the barrier can be hidden underground, allowing emergency vehicles like ambulances, police cruisers, and official cars to pass through freely. These unique arms from VDL are specifically designed to handle heavy loads. The flagship model can lift up to 40 tons onto a trailer. Even more impressive are the VDL Cam Plus and VDL Eye Control technologies. The first allows the driver to operate the arm manually in semi-automatic mode or fully automatically. The second focuses on safety, preventing accidents by intervening if the truck tilts excessively to either side. It is clear why VDL is a leading name in the Benelux market. The Liquid X liner can carry both liquid and bulk cargo simultaneously, which is beneficial because it reduces the need to drive empty trucks back and forth. But how do you test such an unusual trailer for stability? It's easy when representatives of the German expert organization TÜV get down to business. At the test site, the truck driver performed quite risky maneuvers, and special additional wheels helped avoid capsizing. In the end, the trailer successfully passed all tests and met the required safety parameters. The engineers at Benelux L. Gras have introduced an innovative upgrade for trailer gates. Typically, these gates simply swing open, which is not always practical. For example, if the trailer is parked in a tight space, there is a risk of the gate striking another vehicle or even injuring someone if left unsecured and slightly ajar. To solve this, Benelux L. Gras developed gates that not only swing open, but also slide parallel to the trailer's walls. This innovation allows for easy operation without the need to leave the cabin. XL Specialized Trailers crafted a nifty trailer specifically for transporting wind turbine blades. It stretches out to 56 m, and if that's not enough, you can extend it to 61 meters with various upgrades. Surprisingly, this length doesn't compromise its reliability. The trailer effortlessly manages loads of up to 40.8 tons. Operating the XL Specialized trailer is easy with a special remote control, and detaching hydraulic hoses is a snap, thanks to the detachable hooks. Before rear-view mirrors became common, drivers often relied on small pocket mirrors. And in the United States, a unique trend appeared where mirrors were mounted on the fenders instead of the doors. That style later made its way to Japan and stayed popular there until the early 2000s. Today, rear-view systems often include cameras like those seen in the legendary 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle. Mike and Jim Ring, famous for their automotive innovations, unveiled their reimagined 1966 Chevelle Recoil at SEMA 2014, stunning crowds at the Royal Purple booth. This awe-inspiring build, powered by an LS7 engine, produces a staggering 1,000 horsepower on a custom roadster shop chassis, finished in a striking sand-colored paint. Meanwhile, the automotive world continues to evolve with carbon fiber and aluminum elements, inspired by jet fighter design. Some even push boundaries with fully digital features like Lexus, pioneering digital mirrors with 5-inch displays, a bold new step in automotive progress. Here is another trailer option specifically for transporting cable drums. Built for off-road use, this model is sold by ST Trailers and is operated remotely, allowing workers to perform tasks safely from a distance. One of its unique features is that the trailer's clamps move along a horizontal axis. For more details, ST Trailers recommends visiting their website. Tandem has rolled out an intriguing enhancement for trucks called Centaur. This massive box transforms an ordinary diesel truck into a hybrid, providing the driver with an additional 630 horsepower in just a few minutes of installation. In all-electric mode, the driver can achieve around 95% diesel savings. Centaur features advanced technology that charges up to 80% within only 45 minutes and can also function as an auxiliary braking system. According to the manufacturers, the economic benefits of this product can be realized in as little as 103 days. For those looking to enhance their fleet, the PowerPack system is also available for trailer systems. Applications for Centaur and PowerPack can be submitted on the manufacturer's website. Thank you for watching today's TechNew video. If you find these technological inventions useful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see more shocking content. Share your thoughts about these inventions in the comments section below. See you next time.